The African sun, hey? It's not just hot, it's like a personality. A very strong one. It wakes you up. No alarm clock needed, just pure, unadulterated, "Good morning, I'm here." Heat. You feel it on your skin. You feel it in the air. The land stretches out, far, far away. Golden grasses sway, like a giant, soft carpet. But trust me, you don't want to nap on it for too long. This isn't the Africa you see in some fancy brochures. You know, the one with perfectly placed animals, all smiling for the camera. No, this is real. This is the kind of place where life is unfiltered. Acacia trees stand tall. Their thorns are serious business. They offer shade, yes, but it's shade with an attitude, like a bouncer at a very exclusive club. Now, in this land of big and bold, lived Kamba. Kamba the hare. Not exactly a giant, more like fun-sized, but with an oversized brain. He wasn't strong in the muscle department, you see. His biceps wouldn't win any awards, not even close. But his mind? Oh, his mind was a world champion. He had a PhD in street smarts and a master's in outwitting. Always thinking, always plotting, in a good way mostly. Kamba had these long ears, constantly twitching, like furry little radar dishes, picking up everything. A snap of a twig, a distant sigh, a hungry tummy rumbling. His nose too was always on the job. Wiggle, wiggle, sniff. He knew what was cooking, or who was thinking of cooking him. His eyes were bright. Then you have Simba. Simba the lion. And when I say lion, I mean lion. Capital letters. Big, majestic, with a mane that looked like a glorious furry crown. He walked like he owned the place, which in his mind he did. His roar? Oh, that roar. It wasn't just a sound, it was an announcement. I am Simba. Hear me. Fear me. And most likely, I am also quite hungry right now. Simba was the undisputed heavyweight champion of the savannah. Or so he believed. And to be fair, most agreed. When Simba strolled by, conversation stopped. Mid-sentence, little animals would freeze. Play dead, play dead. Even bigger animals would suddenly find urgent business elsewhere. Oh look, I think I left the stove on, in my other burrow. He had that effect on creatures. Pure, unadulterated intimidation. He was the king, and everyone knew their place, usually far away. Section 4. The day the water almost vanished. A very thirsty situation. One time, the sun decided to work overtime. It blazed down, day after day, week after week. No rain, not a drop. The land grew parched. The vibrant greens turned to tired browns, dust everywhere. Water holes, usually bustling hubs of activity, began to shrink. One by one, they dried up, leaving cracked earth behind, like giant empty teacups. It was a thirsty time, a very, very thirsty time for everyone. Kamba the hare felt it. Oh, he felt it. His throat was dry, his twitchy nose was extra twitchy. He needed water, badly. This wasn't a joke. He knew of a small, hidden pool, his secret stash, but even that was getting dangerously low. He had to be careful. Every sip was precious. Every journey for water, a risk. The heat made everyone desperate, and desperate animals, they can be unpredictable and very, very grumpy. Now Simba the lion? He was also feeling the heat and the thirst. A big lion needs a lot of water. His usual watering spots were bone dry. This was an outrage. How dare the water disappear on him, the king? He was hot, bothered, and his royal tummy was rumbling. Section 5. Kamba's brilliant Blarney, the Talking Stone Gambit. Simba loomed over Kamba, a hungry gleam in his eye. Well, 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 Simba rumbled, his voice like distant thunder. What have we here? A little drink? And perhaps a little appetizer. He licked his chops, slowly, for dramatic effect. Kamba's heart was doing a drum solo against his ribs, but his face, cool as a cucumber, or trying to be. Your Majesty, Kamba squeaked, trying to sound brave. So good to see you. Out for a stroll, are we? Smooth. Kamba's eyes darted around. Escape route blocked. Simba was between him and any chance of a quick getaway. This called for desperate measures. This called for a story. His gaze fell upon a large, ordinary-looking stone nearby. Gray, lumpy, utterly unremarkable. Section 6, Simba and the Sound of Silence, from a rock no less. Simba stared at the stone, then back at Kamba, a talking stone. It sounded ridiculous, utterly bonkers. But a message for him? The king? From a magic stone? That part was appealing. Very appealing, actually. His vanity, you see, was even bigger than his appetite. Sometimes. A message for me, you say? Simba mused, puffing out his chest. What kind of message? Is it about how great I am? Kamba almost rolled his eyes, but he kept his composure. Oh, I'm sure it's something magnificent, Your Highness, Kamba gushed. But it's a bit sleepy. The stone, I mean. It needs encouragement. Perhaps if you roared, your mightiest roar, that would surely wake it up and show it who's boss. Simba liked that idea. Roaring was his specialty. He took a deep breath, and then he let it out. Roar! The ground trembled. Small pebbles danced. Birds fell out of trees. The stone, however, remained stubbornly silent. Section 7. The Whispering Wind's wisdom reigns over brawn, always. After a while, Simba opened one eye, then the other. No magic message, no talking stone, and no Kamba. The little hare had vanished. Poof, gone. Only the ordinary, very silent stone remained. Simba looked at the stone. He looked at the empty space where Kamba had been. A slow, dawning realization crept into his not-so-quick mind. He'd been tricked, hoodwinked, bamboozled by a hare. He felt a bit foolish, just a tiny bit. Okay, maybe a lot. Kamba, a safe distance away, was finally enjoying his drink. The water had never tasted so sweet, so victory-laden. He let out a little giggle. What a day! What an escape! He knew Simba would be cross,